If you hear this message, wherever you stand, I'm calling every woman, calling every man. We're the generation, we can't afford to wait. The future started yesterday, and we're already late.
So if you were a big corporation, if you're Disneyland and you bought land in 1978, you pay barely more in property taxes today than you did back then. That's not fair. Corporations are not paying their fair share.
Yeah, Jeremy!
So, that brings us to the question. If that's the problem, how do we reform it, right? It's not going to be through the regents. We've heard a lot about the regents. They're unreliable partners, they're not transparent, but at the end of the day, they get their money from Sacramento. And we need to shift the focus to Sacramento. Can the legislature do it? No, right? This was a ballot initiative that was passed by the people, and if it's going to be reformed, it has to be reformed by the people. So what we would need to do is get a ballot initiative on the ballot, most likely in 2014, that reforms Proposition 13 by repealing the cap on corporate property taxes. All right? So, Kelly is going to tell us a little bit more about how we can get a ballot initiative like that passed, right? So remember, we're thinking a ballot initiative that reforms Proposition 13, probably in 2014, by removing the cap on corporate property taxes because they can pay it, right? Homeowners can't pay it. We're not going to touch the cap on homeowners. Small businesses can't pay it. We're not going to touch the cap on small businesses. But the corporations that can pay their fair share should pay their fair share. So Kelly, how do we do that?
Well, Jeremy. Okay, first, it's really important to note that taking it to the people right now is the only way we're ever going to get revenue. The regions don't have money. The legislation won't give it to us because the Republicans have all signed an agreement saying they won't pass any taxes. So our only option is to put up a ballot initiative. What does this take? This takes 500,000 signatures to get a ballot initiative on the ballot, and we obviously can't do it alone as UCSA, as one organization. We need to build a statewide coalition of progressive organizations, of teachers, of parents, of people all over California that want money, that are tired of lack of corporate accountability, that want to see tax policy reform. So, why will other groups fight with us for reform? What's the incentive? Because, well, none of us have money right now. We all want money, and the only way we can get it is by working together. That's the only way.
So, we're talking about a ballot initiative that would reform Prop 13 in 2014. We need to get the signatures to get it on the ballot in 2014. We need to do that in collaboration with a huge number of other progressive groups. And then we need to turn our people out and get them to vote. That's a big goal, right? That's a big goal. It's far off, it's relatively far off in the future, right, in terms of the campaigns that we undertake as UCSA. But we need that long-term vision. We need that guiding long-term vision if we're going to create lasting long-term change.
Stand up and say it loud.